it's difficult at any one point in time to look at a specific behavior and say, this is due to exposure, or this is due to reactive attachment disorder, or this is due to trauma, because it could be any one of those things. Welcome to the next segment of our journey. Too often, those children who are identified as having prenatal alcohol exposure are being raised by foster parents or adoptive parents. And so not only do they have the exposure, but they also have the complications of a prior history with child welfare, or just a simple separation from their birth parents. Because even those of us who've taken children from the hospital or taken children that have been just a few days old, we still deal with the fact that this child has been hardwired for a relationship with their birth parent that is now interrupted. So we have attachment issues and trauma to deal with too. So when we look at their behavior, it's difficult at any one point in time to look at a specific behavior and say, this is due to exposure, or this is due to reactive attachment disorder, or this is due to trauma, because it could be any one of those things. And we have to look at the whole context of what's going on with their behavior to make a determination of what might be the cause. That being said, we always have to keep in mind that even if we're 99% sure that the behavior that we're seeing comes from trauma or comes from reactive attachment disorder, that it's coming through the filter of prenatal exposure, and therefore that individual or that child may not have the capacity or may not have the skill set to be able to respond to therapy and interventions as a typical individual or a child would.